Today we are on week 2 of WWE 2K24 MyGM mode. As you can see on the rankings, we're not doing too good. Teddy Long's SmackDown is in first place, William Regal's NXT's in third, Paul Heyman's in 2, but we're all the way back in 4th. And we have a 20,000 fan gap from the 3rd place, even though 1, 2, and 3 are fairly close, so we're just like way behind everyone. I don't know if tonight's show is the one that's going to bring us back, because I already had my matches all decided last show. If you watched that episode, we crowned all of the #1 contenders, and this episode is a special Night of Champions edition. So we won't really be able to book around classes until week 3, because these are all storyline dependent. But alright, let's go ahead and load the save file. And Teddy Long, oh my god, I remember this last time. Teddy Long dropped bad advertising on us, which forces us to use a tier 1 advertising logistic during the show. And then Paul Heyman dropped 2-bit arena, which makes us use a tier 1 arena. So I'm not even going to bother with the show logistics section. Like, I'm not even gonna bother. This is all staying default, even though maybe we could get extra pyro, you know, but I can't buy any of this. It's vetoed. I'm forced to book the high school. I learned more on the talent scouts, so like I can choose which area I want to search. So I can go for rookies, established stars, renowned stars. I may get Obafemi. I don't want to sign anyone this week if I don't even have the chance to book them. So I think like right away next time we may be heading to the talent scouts. Our power cards, we got I know a guy, immediately gain 2 talent scouting points. Select a superstar on your roster to immediately gain 15 ring XP. Reduce the probability that a superstar becomes injured. I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 of these. I think I'm not gonna use any of these this week, but I think these are good for the future, and I don't know when they'll come back in the shop. Our journal says that Triple H wants us to have at least 1 Extreme Rules match this week, which I can probably do. I'm thinking if I book a bunch of gimmick matches, I can help boost ratings. We also promised Tiffany Stratton a rematch against Becky Lynch within 2 weeks, so I'll have to give that to her next week. We got 220,000, which is a decent amount. I spent basically no money last time because I'm saving up money to be able to sign people. This gives us some room to possibly sign someone for a little bit and to also book some matches on this show. We are on the countdown to Hell in a Cell. It is 3 shows away, so in week 5 it will be Hell in a Cell. And alright, let's book the show. In the main event, in our #1 contenders matches, Seth Rollins defeated Shinsuke Nakamura and CM Punk defeated Logan Paul. So our main event is what we were hoping to see at WrestleMania, but we'll see it right here on the High School Gym edition of Monday Night Raw. What matches can we do? So in this game, they make you like buy certain arena tiers and like advertisements. So if I buy tier 2 crew, then I'll get access to a match alongside it. So we're working with normal, tables, Extreme Rules, and TLC tonight. And I think the best way to do this is a TLC match. Grab the title from the top, from the hook, and make yourself the first world champion of Monday Night Raw. That will cost us $30,000, but we got to invest to earn. In the opener, we will book the Women's Championship match. The man Becky Lynch versus Raquel Rodriguez. We will make this an Extreme Rules match. For the mid-card, we are going for a tag team match. We're just going to go normal here. Our champions, Kairi Sane and Io Sky, will defend against Tiffany Stratton and Zelina Vega. The losers of the #1 contenders matches, they will get a shot at the women's tag team titles though. Titles on the line right here. And our last mid-card match will be Shinsuke Nakamura versus Logan Paul for the United States Championship. You know what, this doesn't really matter because they're both mid-card, but we're gonna swap the order of these, so it goes women, man, women, man. And do I give this a gimmick? I don't really feel like it. I want the first and the main event to get the biggest ratings so that we have a well-balanced show, and we're already spending 50 grand. We have to book our boys Pretty Deadly in some promos. I think I'm just gonna do some self-promos tonight so that they can boost their popularity. They'll probably make their debut next week. I mean, we could possibly go ahead and sign Obafemi to do a self-promo. I just don't know if I like this pricing. Alright, this is the only way that makes sense. If it lands on heads, then we sign Obafemi. If it lands on tails, we don't. Alright, we're not signing him. The coin flip means I'm not signing Oba. As I said before, we're not upgrading the logistics. We're not really using any of our power cards. We fulfilled the commissioner's goal. You know what? I feel kind of petty. This is what you get for forcing me to book the high school gym, Heyman. He's gonna have to pay double for everything next week. As if ECW wasn't already a broke company. Well, alright, we can't book anything in this third promo slot. That's our show. So let's confirm the booking. Oh yeah, I was tripping out for a second. I remember I set it up to snake orders, so I think we get to watch the other shows first before making it to mine. At least I hope so. I hope it didn't glitch out. So on ECW, in the opener, we have a tag team match. Akira Tozawa and Joaquin Wilde versus Montez Ford and Veer Mahan. This is a non-title match, but the champions get the win. 2.5-star match. Bailey calls out GT Dolan. Excellent. Starts a rivalry. Then we have Alba Fire versus Nikita Lyons. 1-on-1. Alba Fire gets the win, and it is 2 stars mediocre. You love to see that. A GT Dolan, let's sell promo. She's been on the mic a lot tonight. We got a tag team match. I'm pretty sure these are like just... I think they lost the titles last week. 2 stars. Main event, a rematch of last week, but not for the title. Uso, Briggs, and Jimmy Uso wins again. He always has his number. 3.5 stars, bro. Alright, we're on NXT now, and there is a bunch of title matches tonight. In the opener, it is The Miz and Austin Theory defending the NXT Tag Team Championship against Cameron Grimes and Brutus Creed. The Miz is a double champion. And The Miz and Austin Theory retain. Good match. Braun Breaker with the OK self-promo. Zoe Starks, Blair Davenport. And Blair Davenport gets the win in a disappointing match. Let's go. R-Truth calls out Braun Breaker. Why is Truth beefing with him? I'm a part of the Wolf Dogs, bro. Just like he thinks he's in Judgment Day. Liv Morgan, Piper Niven. Liv Morgan gets the win in a mediocre match. NXT's in the dumpster fire, bro. MVP with a good promo. And in the main event, Ronda Rousey versus Michin. I'm pretty sure this is a rematch for the NXT Women's Championship. And Ronda Rousey retains. So we don't see any new champions tonight. That match was great though, 3.5 stars. Over on SmackDown now, we have in the opener, Rhea Ripley defending the Women's Championship against Tegan Nox. And of course, Mommy is always on top. She retains. 3.5, great match. Oh, Moss for charity? No wonder why it's weak. Did you see that intimidating man promoting charity? They spent $12,000 for that. Weak rating, which just hurt Omos. Fallon Henley versus Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green with the win in a mediocre match. Channing stacks Lorenzo with a weak promo. A tag team match featuring the tag team champions and the world champion. Tommaso Ciampa and Julius Creed win. Maybe one of them will get a world title match against Finn Balor. Natalya with a weak charity promo. This show isn't looking good for SmackDown. This is like karma for putting all those power cards on me. In the main event, it is Humberto Carrillo versus Braun Strowman for the Intercontinental Championship, and Braun Strowman retains. 4 stars? You're telling me Braun Strowman and Humberto Carrillo went out there and put on a 4-star match? Hell no, bro. Well, alright, we're on the A show, the only show that matters, the reason why you came here. The show that we actually spectate and watch the matches of. Welcome to Monday Night Raw, Night of Champions. In your opener, it is going to be the man Becky Lynch versus Raquel Rodriguez, who is going to be crowned the first ever women's world champion. Let's find out. Here we begin, and Raquel Rodriguez just kicked Becky Lynch in the face. Becky had her leg grabbed, and now Raquel with a suplex to Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch is retreating, rolling to the outside. But Raquel on the top rope and hits her with a single-handed axe handle. I'm pretty sure that's what the move is called. And now Raquel, going for a power slam, slamming her down on the solid concrete. The name of the game is Extreme, so Becky Lynch is going under the ring, and she grabs a trash can and slams Raquel's face into the bottom part of the can, and then she throws it on her while she is on the ground. Our cameraman is getting us a better angle now. And now Becky Lynch going back under the ring again, getting a sledgehammer. And Raquel steals it from Becky. And oh, Becky Lynch knocks the sledgehammer out of Raquel, which has her lean on the barricade. And Raquel dodges. She is now dragging Becky Lynch and slamming her off the apron. And Becky Lynch Irish whips her almost into the steel steps. And now Raquel is just toying with Becky Lynch, throwing her wherever she wants to, and she is now targeting the leg. No countouts here, so these women could be outside the ring all night if they wanted to. And Raquel, oh my god. Oh my, I don't even know what that move is. But that was just super devastating. And now Raquel is going under the ring, and she grabs a steel chair. And she taunts with it. And over the back. And now just slamming that chair into Becky Lynch. Oh, and running STO. But Becky Lynch gets straight up. And Raquel slams her into the barricade. We are finally back in the ring, and Becky Lynch is in control here. And now she goes for the cover on Raquel. 1, 2. Oh, Raquel with the kick out just in time. Becky Lynch going for an Irish whip, and Raquel counters it into her own. And now, stunner to the outside, nearly landing on that trash can. And now we are going back to the outside. Becky looking under the ring for another weapon. And she grabs a ladder and slams it into Raquel. And now she just throws it on top of Raquel. My god. And now she's going for, oh, not a suplex. Oh, we know what this is. She's going for the disarmer. But this will not win Becky the match. This is not false count anywhere. So all that did was damage to Raquel's arm. But the match continues. Back in the ring now, and Becky Lynch Irish whips Raquel and catches her with a scoop power slam. And now she is looking over at that sledgehammer, picking it up and calling for Raquel to get to her feet. And oh, Raquel dodges it and right into the midsection. And Becky is just pummeling her with that sledgehammer. But Raquel is able to get up. And this is her comeback move. Oh my. Into the corner we go. And strikes to Becky Lynch. And she is going for that spinning corkscrew elbow. Is this going to be it? 1, 2. Oh, I thought that was 3. Becky Lynch kicking out at 2.999. Raquel with sledgehammer in hand, just hitting Becky in the midsection. But Becky dodges and catches Raquel with a manhandle slam into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch wins the WWE Women's World Champion. Becky Lynch is officially our first world champion of the MyGM, leading the women's division on Monday Night Raw. What a hard-earned victory for Becky Lynch, a violent Extreme Rules match, and now she can call herself Women's World Champion. And what is our match rating? 3 stars. Good. That is an improvement. I don't know if we got a single 3-star match last week, so our show is already better than it was last week, which is a good sign. That was an amazing way to open up the show, and next we have Elton Prince with a self-promo, which got an okay rating. About that Becky and Raquel match, I think I'm starting to actually finally learn how to properly work the custom camera. Because when you're playing matches that you're spectating, you can use any camera angle that you like, and there's like a bunch of shortcuts to make it look better without having like the UI on the screen. And I've been struggling with it to begin with, and so sometimes there's like awkward camera angles. But I think I did pretty good for the most part. It's a lot better than just the generic stage cam, you know. Will Shinsuke and Logan Paul be able to live up to the opener? We have the United States Championship on the line. Logan Paul, Shinsuke Nakamura, who's gonna be our first champion of America. Match is underway, and Logan Paul wins the lockup at the beginning, and now he is striking Shinsuke right in the back. And now Shinsuke with an elbow to Logan. And what is he going for here? Just some kicks to the midsection, sending Logan Paul down. Logan Paul grappling Shinsuke, and now going for a suplex, showing off that power. And now he is flexing with one foot on top of Shinsuke for the pin, but Shinsuke's foot was under the rope, so the ref calls for rope break. And now off the rope, under Shinsuke, leapfrog, and a punch to Shinsuke. To the outside now, and Shinsuke throws Logan Paul into the solid steel steps. And the ref is up to a 3 count now, and Shinsuke smartly dragging Logan Paul back into the ring and taking a second to catch a breather. And Shinsuke rolling Logan Paul over for the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And Shinsuke is super frustrated. Logan Paul dragging Shinsuke and leaning him across the ropes and punching him square in the nose. And now he begins to remove that protective padding from the turnbuckle. That is a solid steel. And Logan Paul just grinding Shinsuke's face on the ropes and sending him down to the mat. And Shinsuke rolls to the outside, and Logan Paul diving over the top rope. I think his foot got caught on it, but he was still able to make it to the outside. And now he begins to stomp away at Shinsuke's arm, trying to break his arm. And now he goes for the leg, targeting each one of Shinsuke's limbs. And now Shinsuke's to his feet, but Logan Paul staying on the attack with punches and kicks and ooh, straight to the face. And now a Russian leg sweep. And he turns it into a submission hold. But Shinsuke, he grabs Logan's leg, fighting free with some punches straight to Logan. And now both men are making it back to their feet. Shinsuke to his feet first, and he throws Logan Paul back into the ring. And as soon as Shinsuke gets back in, Logan Paul rolling to the outside, but Shinsuke on the top rope, and he went for a double axe handle, but Logan caught him with a punch. And now he is unloading a bunch of strikes like he is in the boxing ring with Floyd Mayweather again. But Shinsuke was able to floor Logan Paul. And I think Shinsuke is going to try and send him back in the ring once again. Oh, but he sends him into like the turnbuckle. And Shinsuke just walks in and, okay, it's kind of weird. Logan Paul with the punch to the midsection. And Shinsuke retaliating. And they are trading blows back and forth. Logan Paul, but Shinsuke catches him. They're catching each other's punches. And Shinsuke wins the battle. And now he is dragging Logan Paul to the center of the ring. What's he going for here? Oh, he's calling for Logan Paul to get up. King Chasa. And now he's going for the pin. 1, 2. And Logan Paul with the kick out at 2. And now Shinsuke going to the top rope. And he's calling for Logan Paul to get to his feet. And a diving crossbody to Logan Paul. And Shinsuke picking Logan Paul back up right away. And he slams Logan Paul with that like reverse flip slam. Picking up Logan Paul once again. And dragging him into the corner and bouncing his head off the turnbuckle. And Shinsuke with the body slam. Going to the second rope. And he is fired up. A diving King Shasa. Oh my god. That has to be it. 1, 2, 3. Shinsuke Nakamura is the brand new United States champion. Japan is representing the United States. And Shinsuke taking the title from the referee's hands. What a war these two had. But Shinsuke is the better man, defeating the YouTuber and Logan Paul. As a fellow YouTuber, I gotta respect Logan Paul's performance. And never mind, what the hell. 1 star. One star. You're telling me that was a 1-star match? I think they're both heels in this game. I forgot Shinsuke was the heel. God damn it. Not the rating we was looking for there. It was heel versus heel though. I guess it was kind of expected. That's how the #1 contenders matches ended up though. Kit Wilson with an excellent self-promo. So his tag partner isn't good at promos, but he's amazing at them. And up next for the Women's Tag Team Championship, we have Damage Control members Kairi Sane and Io Sky defending against Tiffany Stratton and Zelina Vega. Let's get into it. We are underway. Tiffany Stratton and Kairi Sane beginning the match. Tiffany Stratton Irish whipped her into the corner, but already tagging out for Zelina Vega. And now Zelina going over to Kairi in the corner and hitting her with some strikes and a kick to the leg and planting her with a DDT. Zelina tagging Tiffany back into the match now, and Kairi on her feet, and Tiffany ran towards Kairi, and Kairi went for a drop kick but missed, and Tiffany just playing and toying with her with a slap, and Kairi Sane going for a suplex, almost landing on the ropes there, and a clothesline turning Tiffany inside out. And a knee to her face. Kairi dragging Tiffany to the corner, bouncing her face off the turnbuckle, tagging Io Sky in. And now an Irish whip off the ropes and a double shoulder tackle. And Tiffany looking for her partner, but Kairi Sane blocking her from getting to Tiffany. And now the ref is counting to 5. Kairi Sane better get out of the ring. She's just standing there for some reason. Io Sky with a submission hold. Kairi, leave the ring. She was just standing there observing. Tiffany just stomping away at Io Sky. And now repeatedly slamming her head on the mat. And now Tiffany walking over to the corner, tagging Zelina back into the match. And now it is Zelina and Io Sky. Zelina Irish whipping Io and a running knee to the corner and pushing her down to the mat with her foot. And a flip over to Io and now tagging in Tiffany. Great tag team chemistry already between the two. And the hot tag sending Kairi Sane into the match. But Tiffany just sends her straight into the corner. Io Sky sitting Tiffany Stratton on the top rope. What is she looking for here? Oh, what a slap to her face. And now Io on the top rope as well. Oh my god. Spanish fly from the top rope. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. And now Io on the top rope. Moonsault. This has to be it. What the? No way. So, Kairi Sane gave Zelina Vega like a 5-second head start into the ring. Kairi, by the time Zelina broke up the pin, Kairi wasn't even in the ring. This would proceed to happen for basically the rest of the match. This game is pretty broken, and one of the most broken things is tag matches. So if you go for the pin, their partner is going to break up the pin quicker than your partner can defend the pin. So let's just skip to the closing moments of the match. 2K, fix your game. Kairi Sane exiting the ring, and Zelina Vega with a shoulder tackle sending her to the outside. And Zelina tagging Tiffany back into the match. Kairi rolls back into the ring. And Tiffany with an Irish whip off the ropes. Leapfrog over Kairi Sane. Under her. And a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker over the knee of Tiffany Stratton. And now she drags Kairi, bouncing her face off the turnbuckle. But Kairi with an elbow back. And she looked to knock Zelina off the apron, but missed. And Tiffany just floors her with a slam. What is she going for here now? Picking her up and going for a suplex. Kairi looking for a hot tag while Tiffany goes to the top rope. You can't jump that far. Io Sky in the match now, and Tiffany tagging Zelina back in. And Zelina with a Hurricane Rana. Io is dazed, but she grabs Zelina's leg. And she locks her in the Koji clutch. Is Zelina going to tap? No, Tiffany Stratton breaks it up. Just in time, Zelina was about to tap. But Io Sky going to the top rope. Moonsault. This is it. 1, 2, 3. Damage control retains. Tiffany Stratton didn't even try to break up the pin. I think she had enough of Zelina. This was a first time ever tag team, and I don't think it's going to last. But here is still your women's tag team champions, Kairi Sane and Io Sky of Damage Control. What a war. So many finishers, so many broken up pins. This match, like, without cuts, lasted probably 15 minutes because they kept breaking up the pins. And the rating is 2.5 stars. Okay. That is an improvement. We still want higher results, but we gotta start somewhere. And in our main event, the match that we have all been waiting for, we are going to crown our first ever World Heavyweight Champion as Seth freaking Rollins takes on CM Punk in a TLC match. Let's get into it. We are underway in this match, and CM Punk right out of the gate with the springboard clothesline, and Seth Rollins right back to his feet, but Punk with the slaps, the punches, and the neck breaker to send Seth Rollins down to the mat, and Seth Rollins with the counter, and now he is dragging CM Punk, leaning him against the ropes, and now he is using the ropes as leverage to stomp into CM Punk's chest, and now Seth Rollins going to the outside and grabbing the ladder. To win this match, you need to use that ladder and climb up and grab the championship from the top of the arena. And Punk with a ladder too. And Seth Rollins just threw the ladder at Punk. Punk no-sold it and hit Seth Rollins, and then he no-sold it by getting straight back up. Both of these men definitely set to go into business for themselves, are not friends in real life. They actually hate each other. And CM Punk with the clothesline, turning Seth Rollins inside out. Punk going to the outside now and goes straight back to the ring for some reason. And Seth Rollins hurrying up to the top of the ladder. He has the championship belt in his hand, but CM Punk pushed the ladder down and catches Seth Rollins with the power bomb. And now he is stomping away at Seth Rollins' injured foot. And clothesline. And now just targeting every single limb on Seth Rollins' body. Both men to the outside now. And Seth Rollins with the drop kick, flattening CM Punk. And now CM Punk back to his feet. Both men back to their feet. CM Punk with an Irish whip, just throwing Seth Rollins around onto the stage. And CM Punk with the DDT on that hardwood basketball court floor. As we know, this is in a high school gym. And CM Punk grabbed the chair, but Seth Rollins with knees to the face knocked the chair out of CM Punk's hands. And Seth Rollins with the pedigree, almost landing on the ladder. Seth Rollins actually landed on the ladder himself, so he probably hurt his knees. That may prevent him from climbing to the top. And Punk already back to his feet. That's crazy. And CM Punk grabbing a table now. Oh, but Seth Rollins ran under the ropes and kicked Punk in the back, causing him to drop the table. And now Seth Rollins is going to grab that championship off the hook, though he is unable to fill any of the green bars. And now CM Punk's on the other side with strikes to Rollins' midsection and causing Rollins to lose grip of the title. And CM Punk with the chops now. And he throws Seth Rollins off the ladder. CM Punk's the only man on the ladder now. But Punk to the top. And he dives off the top of the ladder. Just like Shawn Michaels did to Razor Ramon in the first ever ladder match. With the giant splash. And Rollins in the corner now. Punk all alone at the top. That championship, it might as well be his. And Punk, oh, he's also struggling to grab the title though, but he gets one of the bars filled. He has to fill 5 of them to grab the championship. And Seth Rollins pulling himself up. Punk had 2 bars. And now Rollins with strikes to the midsection. And a chop, sending Punk to the floor. And now Rollins is on the top with the moonsault off the ladder. These men just sacrificing and destroying their own bodies for the World Heavyweight Championship. There is no length that these men will not go. And now Seth Rollins grabbing the title again. He fills the third bar, but Punk with strikes from behind. And Punk stops the strikes. And now he's climbing the ladder again. But Rollins with the fourth bar, he only needs one more green bar filled. And Seth Rollins fills all the green bars. He grabs that championship off the top. And Seth freaking Rollins is the first ever WWE World Heavyweight Champion of the series in a war. Both men jumped off the ladders using all of the weapons to their advantage. And our match rating is 3 stars. A good match. No amazing matches on this show, so I'm worried that we're still not going to be back in even third place because of how high the other shows are over us. But this is an improvement, and so we're just going to keep getting better and better. Solid main event from these two. This show wasn't amazing, but it's definitely an improvement over what last week was. And I think with how bad some of the other shows were, we may have not had the worst show this week. I still think we're going to end up in 4th place, though, with how far we are behind. Alright, here's the breakdown. Our opener was pretty competitive. We tied with NXT, beat ECW, and was 0.5 below SmackDown. We had a terrible mid-card, though. Second mid-card, though, 2.5, better than NXT and ECW. And our main event was 3 stars, which was the worst out of them all. I think overall, though, we had a better show than ECW, and arguably possibly NXT too, but I think that mid-card hurts. Show says we got good booking. Our opener and main event were the highlights of our show, as they should be. Focus on raising the quality of my matches for higher show results. We got our champions crown now, and that allows us to do a lot more and book around the classes and superstar strong points and match types. Because some people like, I know he's not in the game anymore, but example, if Jeff Hardy was in the game, he would get a higher rating if you put him in a ladder match. Maybe Undertaker gets a higher rating if you put him in the casket match. Alright, let's read what social media had to say. We only gained 36,000 fans, okay. But we only gained $3,000. Oh wait, that's a profit. So we gained our money back and more. Okay, social media has to say, Zelina, Vega, and Tiffany Stratton are an incredible tag team. Maybe we'll book them more together. Zelina Vega says, enjoyed seeing Raquel Rodriguez lose against Becky Lynch, who is a far more talented fighter. Well, Zelina, didn't you lose to Raquel last week? What does that say about you? Hashtag Raw is the show to watch, and Becky Lynch is the reason why, with another win. Logan Paul versus Nakamura was rough. It doesn't help that their fighting styles don't really complement each other. Logan Paul says, not sure the better superstar won tonight. Be seeing you again, Shinsuke Nakamura. Seth Rollins says, really proud of my performance against CM Punk. I'm going to take this momentum all the way to the championship. I liked that every match in this week's Raw felt different from the last one. Kept me interested. That match with Raquel Rodriguez and Becky Lynch was weird. I had no idea who to root for. I love them both. Decent enough promo by Prince tonight. Raw, you need to give Punk a break once in a while. Gonna force an early retirement if this keeps up. He's only wrestled 2 matches so far. What do you mean? Let's see the rankings. Homecoming. Oh yeah, we got our first power card from the commissioner's goal. Goal complete. You've earned a power card. You can earn more by completing commissioner goals and season challenges. They can also be earned from dramas, shakeups, superstar perks, and purchased from the power card tab. Yeah, we already purchased some. Select a contracted superstar on your brand to become a permanent superstar for your brand. Only usable on unbooked superstars with contracts. So wait, I can hire someone for 1 week and make them a permanent superstar? Oh, that's a cheat. We basically get a free superstar. And we are still in 4th. And the gap kind of got a bit bigger. SmackDown is the runaway favorite with 1,104,000 fans. The gap between NXT and ECW is just 500 fans. So we got our eyes locked and set on ECW right now. Can we overcome them? It's only week 2 out of 25. So we have, 23 more episodes to go. So I'll definitely get to 1 by the end, right? Next show is going to be in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We got a message from Triple H. Just a note of caution, now that CM Punk has a stamina level below 40, he's vulnerable to becoming injured. The lower the stamina and the more strenuous the match, the greater that risk becomes. Superstars who are completely rested will recover 12 stamina points in a week. Those who cut a promo will recover 6 and can't become injured that week. So you're telling me if we give Phil the mic, he's just there, talk with the mic, he ain't gonna be as relaxed as if he just sat at home? Actually, that makes sense. He'd probably be more relaxed by not, traveling. Well, alright, we may have to just give CM Punk a self-promo. Theodore Long sends us a message. What is SmackDown doing in my DMs? You like that sabotage? That was all me. Strategy, baby. That was completely unprovoked. You've made yourself an enemy. Bring it on. I mean, for real though, like, we were last place and you sabotaged me? Like, what are you doing, bro? Look at SpongeBob, bro. He does not deserve that. And alright, that was it for week 2. As I think I mentioned earlier in the video, the camera system, I'm getting used to working that and like all the different angles you can do. Some are closer up, some are further back. And when you do like close-ups, sometimes it like does awkward angles, and I'm just trying to find out what camera angle is best for these matches to watch. If you guys have a preference, tell me in the comments down below. Do you like the ones that are closer up? Do you like the ones that are further back so like you can see more and it doesn't jump everywhere? Do you want me to do a stationary camera? Just whatever camera angle you think would be best for your viewing experience. Because yeah, I don't like keeping it at the default camera angle. I think that's just pretty boring. I'm going to start doing these videos every single week at the same time. I'm going to try and have them out on Mondays at 2 p.m. I'm going to be doing other content on top of this. The regular videos, other shorts, other series maybe. And if you don't like watching them on Mondays, you get the whole week. Choose any day that you'd like and make that your habit. I don't know. This series is going to be lots of fun. I'm just doing this for purely fun. I hope it turns out good and y'all enjoy it. The feedback from last week shows that you all have been, so I hope it continues. That's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to click the like button and hit that subscribe button with the notification bells on so you'll get notified instantly when week 3 drops. Mark your calendars, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I wish I could have it my way. I don't really know who's to blame, but you said you were giving me space, then forever went away. Hey, at night in the garden I roam. Since the day you left, no flowers grow. My skin's gone purple from the cold, and I hate you, but I think I miss you more.